Okay, we're right back where we left off. So we saved and we rested, and I believe we're gonna hold off on buying shit until we go to the ice town. So I'm gonna talk to this old guy.
They found their way to the village of Kukara in the north of the
The
desert.
fire seed is gone.
They asked
and
about the
monsters
fire
have
palace,
taken-
but the news wasn't good.
Yep.
The fire elemental Salamando was missing.
Here's once.
Putting two and two together, the boy guessed that there might be a connection
4.
between Salamando's disappearance and the warm village in the Ice Country. He decided they should visit Ice Country, but first they visited the shop, where they found some excellent new armor. And then they
Alright.
rested at the inn.
Yes, I guess I visited the shop.
When they were ready, they found the cannon travel center to the east of the village,
Where
and
is-
booked passage
Everyone's
to the Ice
leaving
Country.
England. Maybe I'll move to Ice Country. There's a lovely town as warm as this one in that. That's what I heard.
Right.
Where is the shop? Oh, I think this guy's the shop. Yeah, that random
Yeah.
guy. It's like going to the fucking Apple Store.
Yeah.
I hate the Apple Store.
So it just says new armor, so I guess you buy it all?
Well, let's see. So Raccoon Cap is the most expensive cap, so I'm assuming I want all of those. But then I won't have money for anything else.
Okay, well,
So,
do your best. I mean,
Yeah.
buy the middling one, I guess.
like, the Sprite is the guy who keeps dying. So,
Yeah, at least buff him.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get some for Randy and some for PP Popu, whatever the fuck his name
Popoli?
is. Popoli, yeah.
Papa,
Sure, why not? Papa Roach.
Palpatine.
What the? Oops. I can't equip the chest guard. I thought it was on all 3 people.
Huh.
Is it like a boob guard? Okay, Sprite can equip it, and okay, everybody but Randy can equip the chest guard. That makes
That's
sense. Yeah, right.
The Sprite doesn't have boobles.
Or does it?
Sprites are different than humans.
It's just not displayed on his sprite.
Aha!
Anything else?
Oh, okay. I thought it was on all 3 people.
Yeah, I could have sworn it was.
God damn, the golden vest is 2,000 gold. Shit.
It's made of gold, apparently.
Apparently. Alright, Randy's fine, probably.
Yeah, Randy's never died.
Hello.
Oh no!
Oh, damn it.
God, son.
Well,
The boy mistakenly went back to Matango. Because he enjoyed saying Matango.
you die, exactly. I love it. Why are there coconut trees in the desert?
Because... Oh my god, really?
No.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, it's fine. I mean, it's very accurate shot dropping you right on the doorstep.
Yep, yeah, very much in Matango.
Unfortunately, the desert cannon drops you just in the middle of the freaking desert.
Yeah.
What the hell is that one?
Those are that's the new glove.
Oh,
It's a Moogle claw.
I was like, is that a Moogle balloon?
The kid left Matango again.
Oh, yeah. If I hadn't already started in this one, I could have done Bastion Man.
Yeah, I kind of wish you'd done Bastion Man. But whatever. Now we have our own identity.
But it would sound even more ridiculous.
Probably, but I like the Bastion guy. Or if you want to be really cool, you do like Darkest Dungeon Narrator.
Oh, no, can't.
Yeah,
Not cool enough.
I don't think anyone
It's
can.
too real for me. Maybe it'll change to not the middle of the desert now that we've been to the town.
No, I just went straight to Ice Country.
Oh, you can do that. Okay.
Yeah, I could have done that from the beginning.
Okay, neat.
Actually, I'm not sure if you can skip the whole sand ship crap. I don't remember the walrus. Oh, I do remember the walrus people.
Yeah.
Wow, I forgot
Okay.
about that. And there's a snowman.
After another stratospheric flight that we could not see, they landed in a frozen wasteland.
Stratospheric flight.
This was the Ice Country. The boy said, "Brr, let's find somewhere warm." So they headed out, fighting off the Howlers, wolves that charged at them when they let down their guard,
Who did not actually
or
have
cast the slowdown spell.
Where Where? Oh, that's how I got out of town.
Eventually, they found Todo Village to the west. The people in Todo were friendly creatures who told them about a paradise hidden in the Crystal Forest. They all...
For whatever reason, the guide really wants you to keep coming back to the Ice Country to, like, train up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know if it's actually better for stuff, but I do...
I use the desert as my training.
I remember many times they say, like, let's go back to the Ice Country to test out to train up our new spells and stuff like that, so...
It must have the highest, like, amount of enemies per screen.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, I remember I'd either use...
Oh, sprites down to 5 health.
Oh, damn. I remember I'd either use the desert or... But if you heal multiple people, does it heal less?
Yeah, but we have hardly any health to begin with. Like, comparatively.
Yeah, I'd use the desert or the Moon Palace for some reason to train up my... magic.
The
Oh,
wolves...
Sprite's dead again.
Yeah, the wolves can use earth magic because why the fuck not?
Yeah, they cast Slowdown. Let's see.
Unfortunately, I have to fight my way through these guys because I really need money.
Oh. Okay, so people in Toto will tell you about a strange old man out in the ice forest.
Who is totally not Santa.
Totally. Okay, yeah, there's nothing until you get to Toto.
Right.
This forest...
Do I get there by coming from a land down under?
Like, how... Oh, okay. So...
Hey, Rudolph.
Bloop.
Help me, please! My master is gone! They're all gone! That monster is the only thing in the Ice Palace! I think the monster's got my master! Help me!
Didn't you say that already? Alright.
Oh, wait, no, hold on.
And then, like, Santa has, like, a spear orb or something in his house.
Okay, they headed west from...
Hooray! Hey, I remembered it!
Hey!
He does have a spear orb.
The small... Okay. They came upon a small settlement in the middle of the ice forest. A reindeer and a snowman greeted them. Actually, the reindeer spoke to them.
Did I skip the hot town?
No. I think Toto Village was Snowman Village, or Walrus Village, actually.
That makes sense.
Because there's a little unclear. Actually, the reindeer spoke to them. The snowman said nothing.
Did it actually say that?
Yes, it does.
That's amazing.
The reindeer told them its master had disappeared, and, in the Ice Palace, only a monster held court. Inside the small dwelling, they found a weapon orb in a chest. It seemed alright to take it. Finally, they headed out, going south.
We stole from Santa.
And assuring the reindeer that they would look for its master. They met more enemies, like shell blasts and pebblers.
Remember when pebblers were bosses?
Okay, directly south of the reindeer's home is a cannon travel.
Yep, I'm just passing it right now.
They couldn't hurt L.A. Funk. The best thing to do was to keep moving away from it before it started casting spells.
Is LA Funk a thing?
Yeah, apparently it's a thing.
Yeah, I didn't actually see any mallards in the desert. Now I'm
Oh,
sad.
it's those clouds.
Oh, right.
Also, it's like a little smog cloud. I see what you did there.
Yeah. It's like LA Funk.
Yeah, no, that's what it says.
I thought you were joking for a
No,
second.
yeah, it's weird. Yeah, no, okay, we're good for now.
Or are we? Hey, it's a turtle guy.
Did you know, Alex, that there's at least a promotional video or something out for a live-action Dynasty Warriors movie?
What?
Yeah, yeah. And it's quite cool. There's a screenshot from the promotion, and it just has one guy standing somewhere holding a weapon, and a ton of guys in midair who have just been blown away by him. Yeah, the promotional video is around, so if anyone wants it, linked in the description.
I may need to watch
Leave
it.
a comment.
That sounds kind of amazing.
Yeah, it's cool. Boreal Face.
Did I walk into a boss fight?
Boreal Face was a strange creature.
Yes, he is.
A relative of Tropicalo, the boy thought.
You don't know that.
Boreal
he
would
thought
dig
that.
into the ice, then reappear and attack with spells by spitting pumpkin bombs at them. Not having any fire magic, the sprite tried Energy Absorb, which worked pretty well.
Why?
Because. Oh no, yeah, we broke the thing. I was gonna say I get to fight, because, like, the narration ended before the boss was dead for a change, but big picture fucks up the everything.
All of the everything.
Or not being in one of the two. It's like lose-lose. You either get stuck Chivos or no multiplayer. Yeah, it said Energy Absorb.
I mean, I don't believe specific spells are stronger. I think it's just weakness. Because when you use Analyze, it just says like weak to Undyne.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this one didn't. So I think they just arbitrarily picked the spell that had like the cheapest like MP cost.
Yeah, and could keep it. The spell that could freeze the boss
Yeah.
for the maximum amount of time before running out of MP and self-sustains the fragile sprite. I love this boss music. This remix is the best part about this game. Like the.
Damn it! I see the blue thing, and I think Undyne.
Yeah. So this, you know, I'll tell you something that was always a little unclear to me in this game. I'm gonna draw like a small parallel to Tales of Symphonia here, because in Tales of Symphonia,
I thought we swore to never speak about Tales of Symphonia again.
did we? I mean, we swore to never get creative again either, I think.
And we haven't been.
But
I don't know. Does Lobotomy Corp count as being creative? That was a really off-the-wall purchase for me.
yeah, kinda. Let's see. No, but so in Tales of Symphonia, it's a universe where it seems like within the world, there is sort of one avatar of every element. And that's all that exists ever. You know?
Right.
So when Sheena starts making pacts with the elementals, like she makes a pact with Undine, and that's it. You know, there's no other Undines for anyone else, any summoners.
That's how it worked in Tales of Xillia.
Hold on, let me see. Once they'd passed the Cannon Travel Center, they wound their way through the icy wilderness until they found a path leading north. Suddenly the air was warm, like summer. They entered a beautiful green village. The source of the heat seemed to be an old stove set on a small hill. Two familiar-looking characters were standing around
I
it.
heard something.
It was the Scorpion Army.
There was only one figure.
Well, yeah, I don't-
Incidentally.
They weren't too smart, though. They left the stove in the boys' care and wandered off.
I don't like this new design for Salamando. He was just a big happy fireball in the original.
The boy opened the stove when he heard something moving inside.
Like, now he actually looks like a salamander.
And out popped a glowing being. It was Salamando, the fire elemental.
He said to burn the whole place down.
Salamando was grateful for being released, and recognized the boy as the Mononite, so he gave his fire magic to the girl and the sprite. Now they had 4 kinds of magic. Undine's water magic, Gnome's earth magic, Sylphid's wind magic, and Salamando's fire magic.
Was that bit necessary? 4 kinds of magic was more than 3 kinds of magic, which in turn was more than 2 kinds of magic. 2 kinds of magic may have been more than 1 kind of magic, but the boy wasn't completely sure, so he didn't say that.
When the boss returned, he recognized the boy and his companions.
Seriously? It was clearly a chick, like, in the original game.
Yeah, it was a typo. He didn't know where the fire seed was, though. The boy piped in that they had seen an old guy around when they captured Salamando. An old guy.
An old guy. Here's that art that I said before, which totally... I'm like 99% sure that's a character from another Mana game.
Okay.
Like, it's too defined.
Maybe we should go back to Toto Village and to rest and record our adventure,
Yeah.
suggested the boy.
Unfortunately.
The sprite was all for continuing north from where they were.
With the sprite's 5 MP.
What would you do? Keep going, or go back first and save?
Do you want to complete the game?
Yeah.
Did you ever play the Lord of the Rings game for Super Nintendo?
I did not.
Fellowship of the Ring.
I did not know that that was a thing.
It is really bad.
Aw.
It's kind of like... It's a lot like this, but really shitty.
Okay.
But,
heal sprite.
oh, yeah. But, I just brought it up because, like, there is... Where's the alt? There's the alt. It is...
Pure water.
There's a side quest the game never tells you about.
Yeah.
Like it's actually like a pretty decent like recreation of Fellowship, like the book, not you know the only movie we had at the time was the Bakshi one.
Right.
But there's a side quest it doesn't tell you about where there are like these gems that are in the first couple of dungeons of the
Sprite's dead.
Sprite died. Fuck it, I'm running back anyway. Like I'll revive him when I get to the end. So it is entirely possible to go through the first, like, hour or two of the game not knowing these gems exist.
Okay.
And then, like, you get to, Bree, I believe it is. No, you get to, I think it's a gate, like, at the end of the... Yeah, it's like a gate at the end of the Barrow Downs, I think.
Okay.
And you need to stick all the gems in to proceed. And there's nothing that tells you, like, hey, you need these gems. You just get there and you're like, the fuck?
Yeah.
And like, there's no walkthrough or anything, because the game sucked, so...
Yeah.
I don't know. For some reason, I just thought about it
It's
right
like
now.
OG games are hard.
The one thing that is kind of cool, though, is that, by the time you have the Fellowship fully assembled,
Yeah.
it kind of plays like this, except you have, like, the full, like, 9 guys or whatever. Like, all walking around and, like, fighting and stuff.
Right.
You just have your giant-ass, like, army of dudes. It's pretty... And that part's actually pretty neat.
But I wanted to clean up enemies.
Even though, like, most of them suck.
Don't pout.
Because, I mean, like, half your team are
On your
hobbits.
weapon to make you feel better.
Yeah, as long as we help each other out, we'll be invincible.
What a
Also, there's a hilarious glitch. Because, like, you upgrade your equipment by just finding, like, a new thing on the floor and picking it up.
Yeah.
But, the final, like, dagger upgrade for the hobbits, I believe, in Moria, like, if you pick it up, the game fucks up. Oh, I remember, because Frodo gets Sting before that.
Okay.
So if you have him pick up one of the daggers lying around, even, like, by accident, like, there's, like, an overflow, and it just reverts you back to, like, your old shitty, like, Shire dagger.
Oh, man.
And here I thought you were being
Or something like
everything
that.
I said before. Good luck healing yourself.
Dude, don't piss off the white mage.
Come on, cut them some slack.
Oh, you're going to
I like the
See
sprite's animation
if I
there.
heal you either.
Oh man.
See if I stab the things killing you.
Yeah, seriously. See if Sprite just casts a thunderbolt on you and you die.
Alright, let's see. We got about 12 minutes.
I mean, that's enough time to, well...
Should we cut it here, or should we try to finish the next dungeon?
Yeah, go for the next dungeon.
Alright. wait, what? What was that?
Huh.
Look behind the counter.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, why was there an adorable...
He's got some weird, like, anime doll back there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is that adorable, like...
It's got so much detail put into it, too. Like, it's not just an incidental thing. That's hilarious.
It must be someone who made... You know, someone who worked on the games like Doll or something.
Yeah. Alright, the item shop doesn't actually sell items. Because Watt's just like... Oh, here we go. This is
So
the item shop.
freaking... There's going to be an Attack on Titan. There's going to be more Titan.
No.
Yeah, more Attack on Titan.
Oh my god.
But the dude, who is it? The creator has already, said on record that he thinks that the anime is better than the manga.
Probably because he's tired of making it. It's like a George R. R. Martin situation where he's just tired of like making it himself, and it's easier to have like professionals like just do all the work for him.
And so he said that in in season 3, he said that
Just watch the anime instead.
he basically came out and said that season of the anime is going to, I guess, redeem him in a way. Hold on, here's a statement, right? He says there's an interview with the Blu-ray box set for season 2, and he says, after writing volume 12, in the period between 13 and 16 was when I felt the most disappointed with my work. Hopefully now that season 3 is being made, I'll have the chance to wipe away that regret and replace it with something I'm proud of.
You could just make like good shit like out the gate. We'd all prefer that.
Yeah, so basically everyone's now suspecting that
Son of a bitch.
the anime is just going to, deviate from the manga, like, at least somewhat purposefully.
That never causes division in fan base.
Well,
bases. Let me. But speaking of which, have I ever told you about this great anime called Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood?
yeah, right.
It's the best.
Yeah, no,
Literally everybody but you tells me it's the best way to watch the show.
yeah, no, it's... Yeah, I'm one of the heathens that prefers the non-manga adaptation of Fullmetal Alchemist. And I'm trying... I try to understand why people prefer Brotherhood.
Because it's original.
And the only answer I ever get is, well, it more closely follows the manga.
That's why, same reason that people insist it's Aerith.
Yeah. And then I ask them, well, why does that, why is the manga, why is just being like one thing better than it being like something else?
Because shut up.
And they just go like, yeah, original. And so, yeah.
I used to be inclined to think that way until, like, George R. R. Martin became my mortal enemy.
I'll say it now, in terms of...
Endearment.
in terms of story pacing and... production value, in some cases. Mainly, okay, production value is a little unfair because I personally don't like when the manga randomly, jarringly, and suddenly cuts into hyper chibi mode during serious moments.
People love that shit for some reason.
Yeah, like serious moments. Like a serious scene is trying to happen. Like someone died. Someone's dying. They're caressing them in their arms. They're bleeding out. They die. Somebody else says something off screen.
Fucking Neko can save! Oh well, I need the rest of the end anyway.
Well, yeah. But, and then this guy's still warm. Then there's a scene transition, and they're all chibis waving their arms in low frame rate. Annoyed at something.
And but that's how you sell the merch, man.
Yeah.
People loves the chibis. My sister has like a chibi Ed plushie, I believe. I think she still has it.
But I've seen both, and yes, the Brotherhood is longer because
there you go.
Because it's the whole manga. And but in terms of story and pacing and consistency of animation, I find you know, non-Brotherhood Full Metal to be more enjoyable.
I think you'd be happier if you stopped insisting on, like, quality for shit. Just watch some One Piece, motherfucker. Or, Fairy Tail, yeah, just watch yourself some Rave Master, dude.
Yeah. And so, yeah, in my mind...
Duel Masters.
In my mind, it really doesn't matter if you're mirroring a manga or not, because a manga is just a story, and an anime is just a story. It doesn't matter, like, a rose by any other name. I don't give a crap what the title is of a thing, I just care how much I enjoy it. And I enjoyed the other Full Metal better than Brotherhood.
Maybe you enjoyed it wrong.
Yeah. But I mean, people do get concerned about that kind of thing. It's like, you know, and I get that people want to stand up for the name of a thing. What the hell is wrong with that?
I was gonna say, the turtle glitch out.
You know, like, if somebody made something terrible and completely different and then just called it Lord of the Rings, you know, but it was... If somebody made Labyrinth, yeah, who was 80s Labyrinth? Who was that actor with the hair? You know what I'm talking about?
Are you talking about the girl?
No. The punk rocker with the
Oh, David Bowie.
80s. Yeah, Labyrinth with David Bowie. Like if they made Labyrinth and just said, "Okay, here's my new movie, Lord of the Rings," I'd be like, "Okay, well, why? What are you doing? Stop trying to steal Lord of the Rings." But you know, you're not getting that in this situation. You're just... It's not like the original Full Metal Alchemist is trying to steal recognition from the manga or something. It was... They just wrote a story, made it into an anime, that actually ended in a concise amount of time. You know, and in a... Anyway, I've ranted enough. Let's see. You're in the ice belt.
The same thing happened with Scryed, and I've never heard anybody, like, arguing about the quality of Scryed. Maybe because nobody likes Scryed.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the anime for Scryed.
I did too.
I thought it was fine.
Yeah, that was like 100% like okay.
Yeah.
Nothing special, but I read like a little bit of the manga, and it's like fucking like 100% different.
Yeah, and again, like, do you care? Like, I don't care. I don't want to see. I don't want to read. I don't want them to come out with an anime that's 500 episodes long because they had to put the whole manga in. It's just a story. Change it up.
I kind of like the manga better.
Make it a different story if you want. Anyway.
Or like, I think Big O is like a similar thing, because I believe it was an anime first,
Yeah.
and then they made manga, and the manga, I believe, is different to some degree. But, I mean, that's different because, like, I just want, like, all the Big O that I can have.
Yeah, I mean, I love Big O.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, did you walk through some doors that would smash on you when you tried to go through?
I think these are the doors.
It said you walked around to the right, hit that.
I did do that.
Oh. Where are you? Okay, let's see. One floor. Okay, so you're up there.
Ah, slimes. Running away.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so here, I'll read you the narration here. Oh, on this. You on the second floor? Yeah.
Maybe. Might be. Possibly.
Yes, you are. I mean, it looks like you're doing it right.
I'm always doing it right. Hey, ghosts. That look like the Pac-Man ghosts.
Hey, gloves orb, neat. Why did you gather... Oh.
I don't know. It wouldn't let me leave. The orb gathering animation was essential to the cinematography of the scene.
Oh, okay, so yeah, you go down, around, and then there's another door on that side.
Yeah.
So yeah, those clouds are the LA Funk.
These turtles are so fucking annoying, because they have 1 million hit points, and, like, all their attacks have, like, radii on them.
Yeah.
And, like, I just use the word radii.
Pure water.
If we analyzed some of these guys, we could probably cast the appropriate weapon buff to make it less dumb.
I mean, it's gonna be Fire Saber.
Oh, yeah.
I probably should cast Fire Saber.
I mean, why not?
Come, Salamando! Flame Saber!
Ah. Oh, he's on fire! I forgot that flame buffs could engulf them.
Yeah, yeah. I think it actually was called Engulfed
Yeah.
in the original game. Like, you know, Goblin is engulfed. You think the books are weak to fire?
Probably.
I would hope so.
This is actually working really well.
Yeah, this actually
Like,
is.
this is quite cool.
Extremely well. That's why the fire-ice matchup is always my favorite in video games, because it's the most boneheaded. Like, which of these works on the other?
Yeah.
Like in every Mega Man game with a fire robot and an ice robot, it's just it's a coin flip. Like one of them is going to be good against the other.
Oh, the fire saber is gone.
Oh no! And girl is like running out
The
of
book
energy.
is unconscious.
That makes sense.
Okay, on the 3rd floor, they were in a great library, but the bookshelves blocked the way
It's
in
an
strange places.
It's an okay library.
They had to fight the flying mystic books. I almost said mystic flying books. But eventually, they came to a couple of switches. When they stepped on the switches, the floor gave way and they dropped into the Tonpole's nest.
Spoilers.
Cure water! Thanks!
They all said thanks so enthusiastically.
Thanks for not killing me. Ah.
Oh, look at those gloves!
Yeah, that's why I switched her to gloves because it's funny looking.
Let's see. Hey, these are just like the Tonpole at the Water Palace! Yelled the sprite.
Did he? Did he really?
The boy was too busy to answer, though. Tonpoles turned into biting lizards after a while. And the boy figured it would be easier to fight one at a time.
That's exactly what I was.
So
telling
he
him.
told his friends to attack just one Tonpole at a time. I assume with the weird grid in-game tool thing.
I mean, maybe.
It doesn't say, so
Well, he meant like yell at your two buddies who are playing the game with you.
yeah.
Only attack the one Tonpole at a time.
Hey, neat, is he dead yet?
Yeah, he's dead. But these guys are like being all buddy-buddy, so it's really
Yeah.
hard to separate them.
I love how happy they are, and they're just beating them mercilessly.
Yeah, they were even like adorable in the original.
Oh yeah, so he told his friends to attack one Tonpole at a time. Then they finished it off when it turned into a biting lizard.
Well, now there's two.
Oh. They used Salamando magic and well-charged weapons to defeat the
I was gonna say, does it say what magic I used? And see, now we can like double blast them. Because
cool. Oh yeah, I forgot Salamando has girl offense. Yeah, they could have just released this track on Steam, and I'd have bought it.
I think you can buy the OST.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna check now, and if so, I'll probably buy it. Even though, like, I don't want to support the shitty ports Square Enix does,
Yeah.
but this is one of the good ones. Like, have you seen the Chrono Trigger port on Steam?
No.
It's really bad.
Aw.
It's like their mobile port.
I'm actually really sad too about that one because an extremely high quality fan made
Yeah.
3D Chrono Trigger got cease and desisted because they wanted to release that piece of crap on Steam.
Yeah. Well, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, but they did that. I presume that they did that so that they could eventually do this.
No, it's because they just want to sit on their property so they can do their own re-releases forever.
What's up with this?
I don't know. Does it say what I did here?
Wait, are you standing too close? Maybe stand next to the...
No, every other time it was automatic.
Hold on. After defeating the Tonpoles, they found a doorway leading north from the library. They fought their way past the blue drops, and the boy used the whip to get across the gaps.
What the fuck? I can't.
Did we break it?
Let me try leaving the room again.
Yeah, maybe just reset it.
Well, I can't do a full reset.
No, I mean reset the room.
Oh, yeah. Fucking...
Is it because the sprite got snowman?
Maybe I'll try killing these stupid things.
Oh, we gotta magic those, I guess.
I guess so.
Phew.
I was worried I had broken the game and like nothing was taking damage or anything.
Yeah. Is it dead?
Well, it's a ghost, so. If I had Fireball level 4, this would probably go a lot faster. He splits!
Yeah, the slimes. Yeah. So Valve is. Oh, there he died.
The one died. I hope the other one doesn't split before I can do anything.
I think they split at an HP threshold. Okay.
I think you split at an HP threshold.
I guess if this doesn't work, leave the room, come back in, and then kill them before attempting.
Why isn't it working?
Huh. I mean, yeah, I guess you'd have to jump to the closer one, but
Well, I mean, that's the only one. I don't know.
yeah.
Like we're over time. Like it autosaves.
Okay,
So
yeah, I
we'll
guess
just-
we will figure this out,
Yeah, we'll leave it at that for a moment.
and we'll see you guys in the next video.
All right, next time.